lovely people? It's your girl Nasha, and I'm back with another video. It's another juvenile correctional officer video, okay, y'all? And I actually have on my very first juvenile correctional shirt that I got in training back in 2013, y'all. I still got the shirt. We're gonna talk about some good stuff today, okay? I want to talk about fights. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Fights are fun, right? After the fact. After the fact, fights are fun. You be like, whew, I can't believe it just happened. I can't believe I just did that. But in the midst of everything is so freaking fast. Like, you're thinking, but you're not thinking. Like, you're thinking, boom, boom, boom. Like, you're thinking for the movement that you're doing then, and then you're thinking 5 steps ahead at the same time. Like, and it's so fast. Y'all, I have broke up female fights. I have broke up male fights. I have been in situations where the whole freaking unit was fighting, girls and boys. I have been traumatized with fights. And I think, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I think that's when my juvenile correctional career just kind of like dwindled away. But let me introduce myself. My name is Nasha, and if you have not seen any of my videos before, please check out some of my videos. I've got a whole playlist, okay? I've done juvenile corrections, juvenile probation, adult corrections, and whatnot. So let's get into the video. I'm going to be talking about how to prevent fights, okay? Now, I'm going to let you know right now. You're not psychic. You're not a superhero. Nothing is 100%. But the tips that I'm going to give you are going to help you stay sharp, stay on point, and de-escalate situations, okay? That's what it's about. De-escalating situations, preventing situations, okay? Because once a fight happens and you get hurt, you're gonna regret it. I promise you, okay? I have had physical therapy for a car accident that I was in. But the doctor, the physical therapist, couldn't even give me what I needed for that because I broke up a fight. Well, technically, I was guarding a door away from this juvenile girl that was so freaking angry. Just imagine a young teenage girl who's already angry. Now she want to fight the girl that I'm trying to protect. I'm holding the door. I'm not angry. I got my regular old strength trying to hold this door. My back got thrown out of whack. I'm just not that strong against a young girl that's pissed the fuck off. Yes, that happened twice. 2 fights, 2 times. So yeah, let's get into the video. First things first, when you walk into your dorm, off top, when you do your count, you need to be observing every single individual that's in there. Every single one, especially if it's a unit or a dorm that you've been in before. You know how them kids are. You know their demeanor. You know the vibe of the unit. You know. So you need to be watching for their body language. You need to be watching for their facial expressions. Because sometimes they'll tell you. They will tell you. Okay? It'll be situations like a boy or girl, they know they about to get jumped. Or they know somebody's after them. Or somebody is pressuring them to fight. Or they just on demon time. Like, you can tell. Sometimes you can tell, y'all. I'm being for real. Because sometimes kids cannot hide their emotions, right? Hell, adults can't hide their emotions. Kids don't be hiding their emotions. Like, and you can tell. So when you go through your count and you make sure everybody accounted for in that line, when you conduct your count, you look at every individual person and you analyze them. And you make sure, like, you check their temperature. You make sure, like, okay, he cool. He look cool. Okay, we're gonna have a good day. Bang, 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 bang. We're gonna have a good day, right? Like I said, nothing is 100% preventable. Stuff happens. I've gotten got. It happens to the best of us. And I was one of the best. Just want to put that out there. Okay. Because y'all, I have kids who have, during shift change now. During shift change and we do an account, everybody in line. I'm talking to the officer briefing me or whatever. Boom, snuck a kid. A kid snuck another kid. Because we're talking to each other. You know, we're not paying attention, but we're not paying attention to their body language or nothing. Because sometimes they'll show it, sometimes they won't. Most likely they will. You just never know, y'all. Like, literally, you never know. The second tip I'm going to give you to prevent fights in your dorm or unit, check the vibe. Throughout the shift, you need to be checking the vibe of the dorm. Not only the kids, the dorm. If they're watching you, 9 times out of 10, something about to pop off. They're watching you to make sure you're paying attention or not. Because if they see you not paying attention, they know they can do some shit and they can get away with some shit. Because you're not paying attention. You're not going to catch it. They get to looking around, especially if they get to looking around in a Pacific. Especially if they get to looking around in a specific spot, you need to be on game. Something's about to happen in that spot. Something, okay? Pay attention. These kids, they're kids, but they're also delinquents, okay? They're also delinquents. The third tip I'm going to give you to how to prevent fights in your unit or your dorm, pay attention to their shoes. Clear signs some shit about to pop off. If it's shower time, everybody in their shower shoes or whatever, even if it's not shower time, at a certain point, you take your sneakers off. If everybody got their shower shoes on and you see 1 or 2 kids or whoever in sneakers, call that shit in. Hey yo, 1017, like, whatever, I can't even remember the code. Call your supervisor, cause some shit is about to happen. If they put their sneakers on for grip, you ain't got no grip in shower shoes. It's slippery. Call it in. Get up from the desk. Walk around, do your rounds. That deters them from popping off too. When you walking around, get your ass up. Don't sit at the desk, okay? But call it in. I'm telling you, get somebody else in that unit. You may be overthinking. It's better to be safe than sorry. I promise you. You got another officer in the dorm or somebody else watching, it deters them from also popping off. Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to do something when nobody is paying attention. So they get their lick in. You have some people who do stuff while people are around because they don't really want to fight. And they know it's going to get broken up quick. But there are times where they're looking to see if you're paying attention or not. If you're not paying attention, you're not on game, they're going to fight. Simple as that. The fourth tip I'm going to get you on how to prevent fights in your dorm or your unit, pay attention to the jumpsuits. If it's not gym time or rec time, gym time, exercising time. If they got them jumpsuits on and they got them off and with the arms tied around their waist, you better call that shit in. Because they're about to fight. Something about to pop off. Because, let me tell you why. With the jumpsuit on, you don't have the range of motion with that jumpsuit on. When you got the jumpsuit tied around your waist, you can move your arms, right? You can move your upper body. But that jumpsuit is tight. So you can't really move like that. If you see that jumpsuit tied around the waist and there ain't no activity going on or nothing, you better get your ass up. You better walk around. You better call it in. Okay? The fifth tip, I'm going to tell you how to prevent fights in your dorm or your unit. If it gets too noisy, it's suspicious. Okay? Something about to pop off. Okay? Sometimes they just loud. Sometimes motherfuckers arguing. Okay? There's somebody arguing somewhere. Something ain't right. Get your ass up from that desk and walk around. For the sixth tip that I'm going to tell you, if it get too quiet, something ain't right. Okay? Get your ass up and walk around. And be on game. Be on point. I'm telling you. Once you get in the field, you know, like, what's a moderate, like, volume. Right? Not too loud, not too low, to where it's like suspect, because let's be real. These are kids. they're gonna be loud. Let's not get too loud, okay? Oh, y'all just gonna go to bed. I'm gonna be real. I've sent kids to bed because they done got too loud. Because it's very much obnoxious and uncalled for. Call it what you want. I don't really care. But yes, it's all about order and control, literally. Or shit gonna get out of hand and you're gonna have some fights on your ass. Get your ass up from that desk and walk around. The 7th tip I'm gonna give you on how to prevent fights in your dorm or your unit. If a kid comes to you and wants to talk to you, always remember triangle, right? You at the tip of the triangle, right? You at the tip of the triangle right here. This is a triangle. I'm gonna use my head right here. Boom, boom, boom. You right here. Never, ever, under any circumstances, have somebody stand directly in front of you. No. Nope. For one, you in my fucking... Oh, excuse me. One, you in my space. I had a flashback. I got PTSD. One, you in my personal space. 2, the most important thing, you're blocking my line of vision. That's what you're doing. And you're distracting me. Triangle, if anybody's talking to you, have them stand in the corner. Off to the side. That way, I can hear you, I can see you, but also I see the entire dorm. I see everything else. You stand right here and my focus is on you. Can't really see what's going on behind me. Can't see. But if you're right here, I see all of this. Okay? And eye contact, great, but no. You're here for a job, right? You're here to correct juvenile correction officer. Your job is to be an officer. Damn eye contact when you're talking to somebody. You need to be watching that unit. Okay? Because they can set you up. I've got set up before. Didn't know what was going on. Had to learn. They tell you this in training. Never directly in front of you. Always to the side. Plus, you don't want nobody... Let's just say a kid trying to attack you. You don't want nobody hitting you directly from here. If somebody is right here, you got room to move off, right? Always be on your P's and Q's, literally. Okay, and for the 8th tip on how to prevent fights in your dorm or your unit. If a kid comes to talk to you and he starts talking about bullshit and nonsense, tell him to go sit down. I ain't got time for it. Because you're trying to distract me. I'm telling you, they will set your ass up. I've got set up before. Yeah, I got set up before and then took over the whole dorm. I really need to do a story time on that because it was very traumatic. Like, very traumatic. But yeah, if they start talking to you about nonsense, shit that's not making no sense, that don't got nothing to do with nothing, give them a couple minutes. Please go sit down. I'll talk to you later. I'll come check up on you later. But right now, during peak hours, while everybody up moving, I cannot fully dedicate this conversation to you. I cannot. Because I don't know what you doing, who you trying to, like, what you got going, because who sent you? Why are you trying to distract me from doing my job? You know what I'm saying? Because they will. Because Johnny trying to get Tim ass over there in the dorm and they trying to fight, or they trying to sneak on this person and they trying to get, give me a name, Trevor, to come tell you about his court date. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't care about your court date. I'm sorry. I hear you, but we'll talk about it later. Okay? I'm just being real. I care, but I don't care. I really don't. I'm sorry. Because, you're gonna have paperwork. It's too much paperwork, investigations. No. And you don't want to be the one that everybody's looking, the captain, administrator, looking at the camera. Oh, officer so-and-so always getting distracted. Always getting distracted. And that's just going to be you. The kids are going to target you because they know you are easily distracted. Okay? So, I hope this video helped. Because I'm coming to y'all with my experience, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I promise. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm going to be honest, truthful. So if you have any comments, questions, or anything, you know what to do. At the end of the day, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel.